Hello. Okay, let's go. That one is, well, there's quite a few rugs to clean. Actually, just exit this thing. If there's anyone watching, hello. Just trying to get my stream going here so I can see the comments. There we go. Let's skip this quickly. There we go. No, that's not connected. It's not plugged in. So why is scrubbing the rug important? Well, it gets your chemicals into all the little nooks and crannies, even though it's wet, and then it loosens the dirt and the oils and all the nonsense that's stuck in your rug. So you want that agitation there. And it's kind of nice to do as well. Just works all that dirt out. Hi there. No, they're not wool rugs. They're polypropylene rugs. So these are actually quite inexpensive rugs, to be honest. But still, we do our best to get them as clean as we can, or they're still nice. Okay, this is not a hectic job today. Ooh, this, or let me say, the first 3 rugs isn't too bad. And then I've got another one that's also polypropylene, and the other one as well, but that one is just soiled with dog urine and I don't know what else. It'll help if the pipe's connected, right? Yeah, the other day I was problem solving what the heck is going on with my machine because the water wasn't coming out. Turned out the machine was empty. Hello. You just joined, welcome. Hope you're having an awesome Sunday. Or if it's like really early. I hope your Sunday is going to turn out well. Just joined in, welcome, hello. heck, by moth, that's not great. Yeah, give it a good vacuum and then get a local pest controller just to spray it for you to help keep that from happening. Or you can just buy some pesticide yourself as well. Just make sure it's nice and, I'm trying to think what the word is. Yeah. Yeesh. Yeah, just make sure it is safe for the wool. You can always contact the manufacturer to make sure that is the case. Because some chemicals can discolor your rugs. Let me quickly do this. I'll just give this one a quick rinse on the back. And thanks for sticking with us. Oh, heck, come on, follow me, hello. There we go. It's like watching a rug dry. Well, it's not that bad. Because at least I'm moving around a bit. Flat fox, hello. Definitely one of the most interesting comments I've had so far. I wouldn't say interesting, maybe just, yeah, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I'm just doing a quick rinse off of it. It's pretty clean. It's just because I roll the rugs up on themselves, so I don't want that little bit of dust and stuff to impact the clean side of the rug. That's why I just doing a quick rinse. Because these things were just, you should have seen the hair on these rugs. It was pretty hectic. It's actually not as dirty. But just the amount of hair was quite a lot. In Port Elizabeth, yes. They are, I wouldn't say mass produced, but they do make quite a lot of them. And, well, I'm not sure of this model though. But where we live, yes, we're the only ones that have one of these machines. Oh, my son wants to. There must be a selling point. Yes, it definitely is. It's definitely worth having. And now my son wants to play inside here. Probably wants to come and do the scrubbing for me. Nee, my liefie, jy kan nie nou inkom nie. Papa werk nou. Yeah, he's almost 3, so they don't understand if you're not playing with them. Although he knows when I'm working. But other than being a selling point, it just drastically increases my cleaning power, or I don't know what you want to call it. Yeah, just our effectiveness of cleaning rugs. Because you can get so much more dust and dirt out. Because to be honest, without one of these machines, you get to a point where you're like, I don't care anymore. I'm not going to vacuum for another hour. I've had rugs that we've actually vacuumed for 4 to 5 hours, just one rug. And I have one guy literally physically vacuuming it for that amount of time. Jy kan nie nou karretjies kyk nie, my liefie. Papa werk nou. Okay. If you're still there, where are you from? And hi to everyone else that's joined. I hope you're having an awesome Sunday and a fantastic Easter weekend if you celebrate Easter. Yeah, this will be enough chemicals. Let's just give it a nice scrub. Oh, cool. Yeah, but you guys have a lot of carpet cleaners and rug plants and stuff that side. So that's awesome. Without the stress of, no, we actually do still vacuum them as well. What happens is your ultra fine dust particles, because they're not that heavy, if it's getting beaten, it still kind of sticks to the rug, and also your oils from just normal, from being in a house, your oils that floats through the air, dogs, those type of things, the dirt actually gets stuck in the oils, and just vacuuming it out as well, that helps getting that out. And then once we've cleaned the rugs, we vacuum it again before they go out. So you're never skipping the vacuuming. But that's pretty quick though, so it's not much of a hassle. California, so what time is it there? That must be very early in the morning, like 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. But welcome to my stream. I've had a lot of people from California watch, and yeah, they're usually the first ones to comment as well. And then India is also very popular. Oh, 4:30, oh my word. Are you working today, or are you just up early? Or winding down after a long shift. Smooth Bandit, hello. It's Easter Sunday. I don't know what Easter means though. Ah, heck. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to redo that. I usually watch the stock market at this time, so I have it. Oh wow, okay. So I take it you're in shares and that type of thing. Yams, buttocks. Okay, just give me a sec. I just want to get my degreaser quickly. We need it on this rug. Okay, cool. Just quickly fill this up because obviously it'll be empty. Because why would there be chemicals in? Oh my word, I'm wasting more than I'm actually putting in the thing. Okay. Cool, thanks. kind of doubt we're gonna get all this dark stains out or dark marks, because these carpets, unfortunately, they wear really badly. Really. There we go, that'll be enough. Van Weekeren, hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. To everyone that's just joined, hello. Hope you're having an awesome Sunday. But 4:30 to get up to watch the stock market. Okay, but then again, the US is very big, so is that basically to watch what the stocks are on the East Coast, or what they did when they opened? Okay, this looks like it's working. Looks a lot better. I think there's a... What is this mark? Let's see if this goes out. Should go out. I spent too much money on a custom rug. I should have bought a Persian rug. Yeah, to be honest, I would never buy a Persian rug new. Just getting them on an auction is your best bet, because you pay like a quarter of what the guys actually charge in the shops. I know we went to this one auctioneer they're probably one of the bigger or best auctioneers that specialize in that type of thing. Hello! Oh, let me just quickly finish up. And yeah, you get your rugs for so much cheaper. Some of those rugs, they probably sold them marked up like 700-800%. In Charles Amos, hello. Another fellow South African, which we don't get a lot on this channel. Although I had someone comment, when was it? Day before yesterday, which doesn't happen often. South Africans are pretty quiet on the chat. Although, if you look at the amount of people that watches and the percentage, I think South Africans watching is like 2.1% of my channel, which is tiny. Dan nou kan ek so 'n bietjie Afrikaans praat hierso. Oh, cool. So you actually bought a custom rug. That's pretty cool though. What size did you get? Oh yeah, we can definitely see a difference here already. Unfortunately, you guys won't see much of a difference. If you use it with water. No, I just use my Gqeberha Neat. It's actually we call it a green product, which is very safe on your hands as well. And yeah, don't dilute it at all. Just use it like that and make sure I rinse out well. And I've had no issues with that thing. Also, the Gqeberha you use is very safe on fabrics. With some of them, you actually end up where they bleach the fabric a bit. And I've never had that happen with this stuff. So, pretty happy to be honest. Charles, almost, het jy ook in matte en daai tipe ding en of wat? So I'm going to mix Afrikaans and English, yeah, because I've got one South African book. Anything for getting chicken grease off the carpet, I've got fancy bugging on the floor. Hey, yo. Yeah, that'll work. Trying to think what. Get something that's pH neutral. So maybe you can buy, if you're in South Africa, pink stuff, that'll work. You get that at Boulders. And then you'll need a wet and dry vacuum, or maybe just rent a carpet cleaner depending on how much you want to spend, or get a professional out just to clean it for you. but that shouldn't be an issue. This one, no. I actually don't use fragrances in the stuff I clean. I spray the fragrance on later, as I'm very sensitive to fragrances, to be honest. I struggle a little bit with sinus every now and again. So a lot of people actually like the fact that we don't use fragrance, but then a lot of them do want that on. But generally speaking, no. Aliyah Jefferson Mumi, I hope I helped you out. Just make sure you put a lot of water if you have a stain, or not a stain, a mess with a lot of oil. If you put degreaser on, make sure you rinse it out a lot. Kuilsrivier, oké. Ek was nog nooit by Kuilsrivier gewees nie. Of wag, Kuilsrivier. Nee, ek was nog nie by Kuilsrivier gewees nie. Of dalk daar deur gery, ry mens daar na toe van Pier se kant af. Ek weet nie. Nee, bly daar nog steeds in die Wes-Kaap se kant. Sien jy. Now this thing is worn. There's no way I'm going to get this back to the original color. And these rugs stain horribly as well. I really hate that. I would love to get all the marks out, but all the stains, but it's not possible. Especially oils. Van Brackenfell. No, ek was nog nooit daar so in Brackenfell gewees nie. Ek was nog net by basies Rectangular Junction, die waterfront en die lughawe en daai plek waar julle mos dis die wat noem hulle die goed dis is bobsleigh, daai dingetjie, dit ek was nog baie min in die Kaap gewees. That sounds very familiar, yeah. Probably know who that is when I see her though, but can't remember at the top of my head, unfortunately. I think she had some billion head. Caroline. No, I don't know who that is. Yeah, that mark is not going to move. I can tell you that. It's just worn out. Here's something interesting that you probably don't know about rugs and carpets in general. If you walk on them, that worn area, so even if you have it cleaned professionally and it looks brilliant, but there's still like an undertone of grayness or looks like shadowing, it's not dirty necessarily. Many times it's because it's worn out and because your fiber is actually looking different than the fibers next to them. They reflect light differently and it looks like there's a mark, but it's actually just the carpet being worn. Now with this, I'm sure we can remove. Yeesh, that thing is hectic. It's really in there, that stain. I'm gonna try. Yeah, let's try and get this out. To everyone that's just joined, hello, welcome. And if you've been sticking around for more than a minute, thanks. And then give us a like and a subscribe if you want. Okay, do that. And you'll see I don't put a lot of dwell time on the stuff, but I don't need it that much. Kan mense skrop en borsel gebruik? Ja, jy kan 'n skrop en borsel gebruik, maar hierdie chemikalie is so sterk, ek sit dit nie op nie. I learned about loops and all that stuff. Oh, okay, yeah, loops and cut pile and oh, flip, I can't even remember the rest. I should know it, but it's just well, then we're probably talking quite a substantial bit of money that you spend on that rug. If they went through the loops and cut pile and everything else. It's gonna a scrub board, yeah. Never. Charles almost is asking, can you use a scrubbing brush to clean on a rug? Please don't use a scrubbing brush or a normal one. You can use a very soft brush. It's always better. And then, yeah, you don't want to damage your rug. It's very easy to do. Even your regular carpets as well, don't use a scrubbing brush on it. Or if it's soft nylon bristles, that's perfect. That will work. Because you'll end up damaging the carpets in that area, and then it looks weird as well. Yeah, that mark is not moving. Turn off the best I can get. 10K for the custom, not happy with. Oh my word, that's insane. No, that's a lot of money for a custom rug. Shucks. And what did they say when you're not happy though? Aren't you happy about the product afterwards in the sense of, what do you call it? The lifespan of the product, or the I'm at a loss for words. I know what I want to say, I haven't got the words in my head though. Apparently. I'm so sorry for you. That is not great. Has it got like a lot of like a custom, obviously it's got a custom design, but I mean, is it like a picture, or is it just all kinds of weird designs that's on your rug? Ah, flip, let me quickly do the bottom of this thing as well. Give it a quick once over. I take it if you're watching the stock market, you're probably not, and what you're doing, I don't think you're day trading though, are you? You could probably be day trading, but I hear most people that don't make money out of that. Or not long term anyway. Oh, flip it. So if it's wool, that shouldn't wear out unless they used viscose as well, which is a really bad idea. I hope it's not a viscose rug. With viscose rugs, you're pretty much always overpaying, and the quality is terrible. Lifespan. Oh, okay. Pay taxes on your gains. Where's the water? Okay. Yeah, so that's long-time investor, yeah. I would ask for tips, but I haven't got money to invest right now, so that's not going to help. Hallo liefie. Hallo. Okay, papa, my liefie, papa. Papa moet werk, my liefie. Nee, Olie kan nie staan nie. Oh. My son wants to come in with learn a big lesson. You have to pay taxes. Oh, yeah. But I learned something new the other day about investing and with the stock market. What's the word now? Shucks, that's the stock market crashes. Just sell the stock. If you're a long-term investor, you don't worry too much about that because it's always up and down. Just sell, buy it. I will give you a tip. If they say buy, you sell. Yeah. That's like crypto. What the guys do is once it crashes, you sell and then you just rebuy the stock at the same price and then you can claim that back on your taxes apparently as a loss. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I never knew that though. I wish I read the book. What's it? What was that financial book I read the other day? Well, a while back. Psychology of Money. That's excellent. So that's something that needs to be instilled in you from a young age. Well, if you're older and you learn, you still implement it. Oh, good financial advice. Or best advice is if you've got your own business, just reinvest in your own business. That's what all the big guys do in any case. All the brown should come out pretty easy in this rug. If you just joined in, hello, welcome. Hope you're having an awesome Sunday. An Easter weekend. Hopefully not overindulging too much. I don't know why people say that. You might as well. Sure, I can tell you one thing, I'm not in the mood to tackle that urine rug today. I might actually just leave that till tomorrow morning, because that's going to take forever. Oh heck, I actually poured Coke out for myself and never took it. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Give me 10 seconds. Ek my Coke hier gelos. Kan paar nie vir my gee asseblief. Waar's Olie?
Hi. Thank you since I stopped for
Sorry for the quick interlude. Cut your time in half. Invest by getting a duster. Yeah, that I did. Yes, I did. Got screwed over with the transport though. But I've learned a lot with the transport thing. Yeesh, oh my word, those guys are... It's hectic. My quote was like, yeah, a third of what I actually paid. I've pretty much tripled the amount of rugs I get in since I got that machine, to be honest. So it's well worth it. And yourself, do you work for someone, or do you have a company? Yes, we pick rugs up as well. We clean it at people's houses because some people don't want to have their rugs cleaned off-site. They bring them in, and we have a pickup and delivery service as well. So covered all bases. And thanks for all the questions. Makes it interesting. Yeah, let's put some degrees on this thing. Not that bad. I'm quite interested to see what that rug you bought looks like. For 10K it must look amazing though. I've got another client, her rugs on average is about $6,000 per rug. She's got about 4 or 5 of them. I'm a bit sad because she moved away now because they're redoing her house. The contractor screwed up big time, and they had like acro props and stuff up to keep the house from falling apart, which is not great. And she paid a heckload of money. It looked, to be honest, that house reminds me of one of those like Bond villain houses because it's right in the middle of nowhere, and then you drive up to the house, but you can't really see much of it. You're at the garage area, but if you walk in, the whole one side is just glass. It is stunning. It's really, really amazing. I think that side of the house is about, what's it, 100 yards? No, it's not that big, not 100 yards. It's about more like, I'm confusing my feet in yards and stuff now, about 40 yards, but it's stunning, the view. It just feels like the outdoors are indoors though. But is all of California quite a mess now? Because I've seen so much bad stuff about California and people just moving away because of the homelessness and the total lack of what you call it, or just crime is insane there. And how does that influence someone that's a bit more well off than the rest? Cool. Oh, that would be awesome. Thank you. I can't see the comments, unfortunately. You can send me an email if you like. You go to my page if you're willing to do that, much hassle. And we're also on WhatsApp if you've got WhatsApp. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't see the pictures on the comments. Also not. Oh, I can always go back during post-production on YouTube. I can see the comments. So yeah, please, that would be awesome. Thank you. One of the most amazing rugs we clean is one depicting a hunt. These hunters are actually killing foxes and is it wolves as well? Yeah. And the detail is just amazing. Because a lot of times when you clean rugs, you just pick it up, do the whole, go through the motion. You don't always notice all the little pictures inside. That one was ridiculous. That client got offered was also about $6,000 for the rug as a second hand. Because the dealer wanted to resell it. So that thing's probably going to go for like 10 grand as well. Quite astonishing the amount of money people are willing to pay for us. But if it's a good quality one, especially your Persians, they'll last you hundreds of years if you look after them, which a lot of people don't, unfortunately. Another big thing is where your dogs and cats destroy them. And then people ask me, oh, can you fix it? No, you can't fix it. Although we get carpet restorers basically in the US, Europe, those type of places. You can make the urine a little bit less. You can either 2 holes, 1 take to yeah, that is true. Rugs are art. Oh, that's more tapestries. You want to be more specific. But yes, it is art as well. Oh, that I can believe. But the issue with the gated community, once you get out, you can still get hit as well. Or you kind of just escape the crime while you're in the community. Well, that's what I think. We've got some communities here in South Africa where the guys say they never actually go out of it. I suppose it's the same there in the US, but basically just bigger scale. And then you've got the issue of people coming from outside working and them pinching your stuff. I've always, to be honest, been with us doing the carpet cleaning, the places you get in where people actually, oh, you're coming to work here? Yes, and they just open the gate, which is kind of defeating the whole object of your security. You shouldn't just open for a guy. Okay, apparently I've got an honest face, so that helps. But it's not something safe to do, especially not these days. It's time where people just literally, they'll hijack your vehicle, use it to get in somewhere. We've even had where office spaces, guys just let you in because you roll up with your uniform and your carpet cleaning machine and you say, I'm going to clean here and here or whatever. Or I'm just cleaning. And they'll just let you in without checking anything. But that's more of a, how can we call it, reflection on the person working there than the security system probably. Of course, let's face it, doesn't matter who you get to do work for you. Okay, in some instances, it does make a difference. There could always possibly be someone there that's just there for a paycheck or to do stuff they don't want to do or that they're not supposed to be doing. Oh. I'm just monologuing. Streaming teaches you how to monologue, that's for sure. Oh my word, this rug is hectic. I'll pick this up and let you see what this looks like. I'm not even going to bother washing the back of this thing. Let me just stop it from following me. Oh goodness. There we go. Okay. There you can see the marks on this rug. It's absolutely terrible. For the 3 people watching, hello. Thank you for still watching. Now we're up to 4. So you can get an idea of what the rug should look like and what the rug looks like now. It does need a bit of a clean. And we clean this rug every 3 months. This is a long-standing client for, I can't even remember how many years we've worked for her. I think it's about, probably 6 years. It's amazing. But we've got a lot of long-standing clients that we've been with. Oh, the back's fine. We've got other clients that we've been working for 12 years already. We've been living in this city for 12 years, and we've been very blessed with great clientele. Oh, thanks for sharing your experiences of living in California as well. And your rug troubles. What the heck is going on there? Oh, the stream's behind you. I only see the comments probably like a minute or 2 minutes after they've been posted. Yeah, that is true. We really do our best. And also your after sales service, I would say, is probably worth more than the actual service you deliver. Might be wrong, but that's where your service gets tested. Because we've had so many cases where people find, oh, this is an issue, but it's literally not even our fault. And you just go out, you just help the client, and then they send more work your way. That's something I don't need to tell you, though. Sure, this is the worst this rug has looked ever since we've been picking it up for years. Goodness gracious me. Don't know what the heck they do with this thing. Well, the dogs are going inside the house as well, but they must have had a party or something. Your party screws your stuff up. Or the other people at parties, when you invite them, screw your stuff up. ever get overwhelmed and need more work? Yes, we do have more workers. I recently let one guy go. But yeah, I'm not going to get into that. He ran so we do rug cleaning, upholstery cleaning, carpet cleaning. That's basically my main team that does that. So there's 3 in that team. Then I had another team with, it's just one guy, but he does gas installations and pest control. And does his main job was basically doing inspections. So they did that. I would just concentrate on, what you're supposed to do if you're a business owner is just concentrate on getting work in. But now he's gone, so I'm doing all the pest control again. And sorry, I'm making this answer way longer than it needs to be. Yes, we sometimes have more work, and then I get more guys in. We've got, so my guys in my main team, I'll split them up because they're quite good. So one of them can basically run the one team, and the other one can run the other one if there's enough work. And so I'll split them up and do more work that way. And then usually once they're done with their jobs after the day, they'll usually finish here about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They'll come back and do some loose rugs. Yeah, if we're very busy, they'll finish about 4 o'clock. We don't book more than 3 jobs a day because it kills you physically. It's really labor intensive. And in South Africa, we move all the furniture. If you don't move furniture, you're not going to do carpet cleaning in this place. It's expected of you. I know in the US, you need to pretty much move your own stuff as far as I know, unless you pay extra probably. But yeah, it's standard worked in. Because our labor is relatively cheap, but then again, you don't get paid that much either. And then the extra guys we get in, they've been, like the main guy in my one team, he'll organize extra workers, which he brings in, which is his friends and so on, and which is nice. So we've had some of them actually working on and off for us. Like they'll work 5 days here, 2 days there, a day here, a day there for the last 3-4 years. So you actually build up quite a nice relationship with them as well. Yeah. The fumes is going to be insane with this stuff. God, it's so dirty. Oh my Lord. Actually, I'm going to put some more soap as well. We do business buildings. Yes, we do. That's actually our main business. Our business buildings is, I would say it's more of a bonus every now and again when we get businesses. And we get them through our private jobs, because you'll work for the wife and then the husband sees you, or you'll work for the husband at the house and he's maybe CEO or owner of the business, and then you'll get the commercial jobs. The place is big here, but it's still small. It's weird. Or especially like PE, I think in our area, so we've got the main city and then two outlying towns and one little area close by, about 20 kilometers from here. They all part of the same municipality, and I think our total population is about 1.4 million. So it's not tiny. But then again, the people that are your customers or our customers are pretty much the top, probably 10% or 15 about 15%, top 15%, which is still a big client base. But with anything everywhere these days, competition is tight. This thing is... this rug is really bad. think I'm going to spray this thing with a little bit extra water. Yes, we do specialize, yeah. As with anything, if you focus on the lower end of the market, you're putting much more work in, and your customers give you a lot more hassles as well. That's normal. It doesn't matter whatever you do. It's like that. But we work for everyone, though. It doesn't matter who you are. Our pricing stays the same. It literally just differs because of the size of job. That's all. We're fair with our pricing, because we've had in some of the areas where people say, oh, you're charging me more because I'm in this area. I'm saying, no, I'm not charging you more. I'm charging the going rates. You can have a look on the website. This is what we charge everyone. Because there's two areas that I know. One lady told me the one day you'll get a quote. As soon as you say you live in that area, the quote rises by about 30%. Yeah, this rug is making me work a little bit more today. Oh, and then I heard the taxes in California is absolutely bonkers now as well. So that's why a lot of people are moving out. But then again, the more you have, the more you learn of ways to not pay the tax man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to wash this rug and then spray it again and wash it again. There's just so much dirt caked in. Yeah, I have to train someone to do. Yeah, I know that's the idea, but here's the weird issue. My guys are trained up well enough to do this well, but with the wash bay, once they get to the office, or if they even during the day, if they start in the office, this is where they screw up, in the sense of getting stuff done as quickly as they can. Where if they're at a client's job, I've always had that issue. I don't know why. It is just nuts. But to be honest, I actually enjoy doing this. I know you shouldn't. It's a waste of my time. I need to be doing more. But on the other hand, I use all this content for advertising purposes. So this is kind of like, yeah, two birds with one stone. Truth hurts. 3479. Okay. I get to connect with other people like yourself as well, and then it grows my channel, it grows my social media. It's got a very positive snowball effect. So I'm quite happy to spend an hour to 2 hours a day doing this, and yeah, of course it pays off. quite nice. Coming up really nice. If I'm doing this myself, I get to play with the toys. Yeah, it does suck. It has to suck. Deep down, I helping you. If it doesn't suck, there's something wrong. Oh, goodness. Okay, everyone, unfortunately, I'm not done yet. I'm going to stop the stream, though, because it's going to take me a while to fill the waters up and get all of that done, and that's going to be insanely boring looking at nothing. So thank you so much for watching, if you've been watching for a long time. The Truth Hurts, thank you so much for sticking with me since the start. It's been a while. And everyone else as well. You have a great Easter weekend further. Bye.